Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is geographical features of Pakistan. So we will discuss about the different land features and topography and the geographical feature of Pakistan. First of all, the land feature of Pakistan and the geography of Pakistan. So the content of this topic is related to geography of Pakistan. First of all, there is an introduction of geography of Pakistan, map of Pakistan, location of Pakistan, neighbor countries of and boundaries between the Pakistan and other country, and the mountains of Pakistan and the passes of Pakistan which connect to other countries. First of all, introduction. Introduction related to Pakistan landscape. Like Pakistan is a profound blend of landscapes varying from plains to deserts, forests, hills and plateaus ranging from the coastal areas of Arabian Sea in the south to the mountains of the Karakoram Range in the north. So it means in Pakistan we are blessed with the all type of major landform or geographical landform. Like we are moving from north to south of Pakistan, so mountain ranges to then plains, deserts, plateau, forest, hills, and till in the south there is the Arabian Sea. So this is the introduction of the geography of Pakistan. So next is map of Pakistan. So if we are talking about the Pakistan emerged on the map of the world on 14 August 1947 as a result of the partition of the Indian subcontinent into two sovereign states, two independent states, Pakistan and India. Initially, Pakistan was comprised of two distinct areas, namely West Pakistan and the East Pakistan. West Pakistan now is Pakistan and the East Pakistan now is a Bangladesh. So in December 1971, East Pakistan was separated and emerged as an independent state, Bangladesh. So this is the background history of the Pakistan. So if we talking about the map, so there's on screen there's a map. So if you are moving from north to south, there's a different features you have observed there. Like the mountain, then we are moving from south, there's a plain area, deserts are there, the rivers are there, there's a forest, there's the plateaus are there, the two types of plateaus like in Punjab and Balochistan, Potwar plateau and the Balochistan plateau. If you are talking about the deserts in Punjab, there's a Thal, in Sindh there's a Thar, Nara and Cholistan, and if you are talking about the Balochistan, there's a Haran desert. These are the land features of Pakistan. If we are talking about the directions, so you know about the very well about direction. There's a north, east, west, south. But some students are difficult to learn these directions. So the easiest way, so you have to learn this these directions. In the east, on your right side it's east, on your left side it's west, on your head is north, and on your feet is south. These are the directions and you have to learn. This is the easiest way. So these directions like north, east, south, west are called cardinal directions or primary directions. Next is secondary direction like northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast. These are the secondary directions. If you're talking about the location of Pakistan, so Pakistan is located between the 23 degrees north to 37 degree north latitude and 61 degree east to 77 degree east latitude. So there is a latitude and longitude. These are the horizontally and vertically imaginary lines. If you are talking about the Pakistan, and Pakistan is located between the latitude, if you are talking about the latitude 24 35 north and 37.5 north, and extended from longitude 61 east to 78 east. So if you are talking about the latitude, it will be mentioned the north, and if you are talking about the longitude, it will be the mentioned it's east. So if you are talking about the area, so Pakistan area is 796,096 square kilometers. And stretches about the direction wise, we are moving from north to south is 1600 kilometers, and if we are moving from the east to west is 850 kilometers. So next is neighboring countries. If you're talking about the neighboring countries, in this map there are different countries are mentioned like China, India, Afghanistan, Iran, and the Arabian Sea. It's on the south. So neighbors are the China, Afghanistan, Iran, and the India and Arabian Sea. So if you're talking about the direction wise, the China lies in the north or north like east, Afghanistan in the northwest, Iran in the southwest, India lies in the east, and Arabian Sea in the south. So next is boundaries. If you're talking about the boundaries with different countries, in the extreme northeast, common border with China. So next is a long border known as Durand Line with Afghanistan in the northwest, demarcated in 1893 by the British government. And if you're talking about this border, like 2250 kilometer long border line, this is also known as Durand Line. And if you are talking about the China, it's like 592 kilometer long and with the People's Republic of China. If you're talking about the next one is the southwest, Pakistan is a common border with Iran. And it's like kilometer, if you're talking about the Iran border is 850 kilometer. And in the east, the long border with India is the 1600 kilometer long common border. And at the last is Arabian Sea lies in the south of Pakistan. If you're talking about the provinces, like you know about the provinces of Pakistan, first of all is Punjab is the largest province of Pakistan because of having the largest population percentage. Then Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, KP, and the last one is Balochistan. The further we are moving from the major landforms of Pakistan, so geographical features and landforms. First of all, Pakistan can be divided into 6 major landforms. First of all is the North Mountains. Next, the Western Mountains and the Balochistan Plateau. Like there are 2 types of plateaus, like Balochistan Plateaus and Potwar Plateaus. Next is plains, Upper Indus Plain, Lower Indus Plain, and the next one is deserts. The northern mountains to the east and the northeast and the northwest of Pakistan, 3 ranges of mountains. Karakoram range, and Karakoram means black gravel, is the mass of rock and ice extended from the more than 400 km from Hunza to Shyok River. Then Himalayas are divided into 3 parts: Shivaliks, Upper Himalayas, Lesser Himalayas, Central Himalayas, and the third one is Hindu Kush. These are the northern mountains. If you're talking about the first one is Karakoram Mountains, the range runs from east to west, very rugged landscape. Average height is 6,000 meters of Karakoram range. The important peak of this range is K2 and its height is like 8611 meter, and the world second highest peak. The first highest peak is Mount Everest, and it's located in Nepal. Then is precipitation in the form of snow due to the high altitude. Next, in the upper region of these valleys, there are the glacier instead of rivers. Upper regions are normally glacier, like Siachen, 78 km. Severe climate. Due to severe climate, the low infrastructure, the low population density are there. And nomadic and transhumance life was common. What is the meaning of nomadic and transhumance? Nomadic is the people are moving from one place to another place in search of food for their cattle or for themselves. And the transhumance is also called like a seasonal migrator, moving toward plain areas in the winter season and the moving toward the mountain areas in the summer season are called transhumance people. If you're talking about the glaciers are the large thick masses of ice and the form in the land when falling snow gets compressed into ice over many centuries. It's called a glacier. So in Pakistan, there are the major glaciers is 3B. RHS is the shortest form. 3B means Batora, Bal Toro, Biafo. R stand for Rimu, H stand for Hisper, and the S stand for Siachen. This is the easiest way to learn the major glaciers of Pakistan. Next is the Himalayas range. In the south of Karakoram range, the Himalayas range are situated. Run from east to west. This is the direction wise. Average height is 4,000. Karakoram range was 6,000 and its height is 4,000. Important peak is Naga Parbat and it's 8126 meter. Shivalik low altitude. So the second highest peak is K2 and the second highest peak of Pakistan is Naga Parbat. Before if you're talking about the K2 is the first, like this is the mention the world, it's not a world, it's the first second highest peak of Pakistan. Shivalik is divided into Himalayas, low altitude 600 to 1200, located near Attock. Lesser or lower Himalayas, like medium altitude, if you're talking about the Shivalik is 600 to 1200, it's 1800 to 4500 meter and represented by Pir Panjal range. Hill station, like these are the stations, Murray and all gullies like Goda Gully, Jika Gully, Nathia Gully. These all are gullies are situated in the lesser Himalayas in the Himalaya range. If you're talking about the further, the central Himalayas, the height increasing toward north. If you are moving toward north, the height will be increased. It's between the Pir Panjal and the Karakoram range, and the mostly in Kashmir areas are situated in the central Himalayas. The next mountain is Hindu Kush. The ranges run from north to south near China and Afghanistan border. Average height is 5,000 meter. Important peak is Tirchmir and 7690 meter. Due to the glacier resemblance to Karakoram range, bare of vegetation, Shandur Pass connect Gilgit and Chitral. Chitral and the Swat valleys are the valleys situated in the Hindu Kush. Western mountains, if you are talking about the western mountain, comprises of the following ranges. First one is Koh Safed, located in the south of the Kabul River. Kabul River is the western tributaries of the Indus River. East-west direction, peaks are often covered with snow. That's why it's called Koh Safed. Koh means mountain and Safed means white. Means that that's why the whole year the peaks are covered with snow. Kohat valleys and Peshawar valleys, both are situated in the western mountain, the Koh Safed. Kurram Pass provides routes to Afghanistan. Next is Waziristan Hill. If we are talking about the Waziristan Hill, that is between the Kurram and Gomal river. These are also like the western tributaries of the Indus River. Highly mineralized zone. Banu Valley in the east of these hills. It means in the Waziristan Hill there is a Banu valleys are situated. Kurram Dam is the main source of irrigation. Then if you're talking about other things, these all are the land features of the Pakistan. So this is all about the today content. Jazakallah.